So throwback 3 or 4 months ago, Capra's played out in Emerald, played on your home grounds. Yep. So explain how you felt when you come out and played, come back to your home.
Yeah, so in Rocky, obviously a lot more people, you get bigger crowds up there, but just going out home, knowing my family could be there, that's where I grew up, that's where I played all my junior footy. It was, you step out on your field and you're like, oh, this is where I want to play good footy, this is where I want to show everyone like how far I've come and why I've gone that far. Yeah, it's good. One of the best feelings.
Might be a while before you get to play there again.
Yeah.
Obviously, got a new shirt on tonight, mate. So,
yeah.
How did this one deal come about?
It just popped up really. I was same thing again. I was just playing footy. I was playing my heart out every week and getting beaten, and it was hard on the body. Still trying to work throughout the week. I was like, probably be easier if I wasn't playing footy, like to make my life easier. And then thought about giving it up, and then it just popped up, and they're like, oh yeah, we'd like to give you a run. Went down to a camp, went alright at the camp, got to play a game with them, and then yeah, they just got on to me again and said they got a contract. So I was cheering.
What in the game you played? Who did you play, and what position did you play?
I was out in the centres. Mac Nixon was my wing. He's from Emerald as well, and we versed East Brisbane Tigers. East Tigers, yeah. They come out. They had a few runs together. They'd done the pre-season together, obviously, and had to run their mouths a little bit. That gets you going as well, like you just want to play even harder then.
So what's the deal? So you're heading down to Melbourne. What's the setup for you for next year?
So I'll go down there in about a month, so in November, at the start of November. I'll do pre-season with the NRL, play 21s down in Melbourne. You go a step further, you're going to play A grade, they'll fly back up here to the theatre clubs. You've got the Sunny Coast Falcons and Brisbane Tigers. And then yeah, you make the A grade, then you go a step further and you're in the NRL.
That's all I hear. You mentioned a couple of times, you talked about giving up a few times.
Yeah.
What stopped you from giving up?
Every time I thought about it, I thought about mum and dad, how much effort they put in. My sisters, they used to love dancing, footy. I was playing footy every weekend and training every day. They had to stop dancing because mum and dad just couldn't make it. Be doing everything at once, so my sisters had to give up what they liked doing. Mum and dad put so much money, time, effort into driving me up to Rocky. I remember I had to go to Mackay a couple of times just to train for a few teams. And they drove me that far, didn't hesitate, paid for everything. So I think all that time and effort they put in, show them that I want to do it for them. And yeah, you just don't want to stop, you don't want to disappoint people.
So obviously family's a pretty big influence on your career. Who else has some influences on your career from CH?
Pretty much anyone that's made it, really. You don't hear about many people coming, making it up throughout there. When I was growing up, there were a couple of young fellas going through the systems, and I remember I used to look up to them. I was like, wow, that's where I want my footy to be at. That's what I want to be doing. And yeah, dreams become reality, and just kept working for it and eventually got there.
So what do you find is working for you? Is it doing extras? Is it working hard? Is it eating right? Is it hitting the gym? What's a couple of things that's helping you get to where you are now?
Where I am now, definitely put on a bit of size. Obviously you got to keep up with everyone around you, but that's not all it is. You still just develop all the little things in footy, all the little skills. Doesn't matter how big you are, really. You see some little fellas go out there and run them up, play out the match, all that. For me, it was definitely just getting big, just wanting to beat the other person. Across from me, it was all in my head, really. Just wanted to be better than my opposite number, and that's what done it for me. I just couldn't be out there feeling like I wasn't doing good enough. Like I wanted to do it for my teammates as well. That was big to me. Didn't want to let anyone down.
So you touch on it's in your head. You want to beat the opposition. How big of a mental game do you play? You know, with rugby league.
It's really big. Like I was saying before, you could be getting smashed 60-0. You can't just drop the chin. Like, you can't start sulking and giving up and looing with everyone around you. Like, you just gotta keep going. Like, want to be the difference. And at the end of the day, it all comes down to that. I reckon. Like, I hate being there if I'm losing and someone on the team starts saying something to me and getting in my head. It's like, oh well, like, be better. Just do better. Yeah.